Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us today is healing from the injected and absorbed poison that we received through our umbilical cord, through our mother's womb. So that's a lot of toxicity that's passed down from generation to generation. And at the same time, also a tower moment for all those dark unhealed ones that sent us really ill-intentioned, their own ill-intentioned projections. And they shall receive their tower moment and their true spiritual awakenings, and they shall receive help on their healing journey. And at the same time, we shall heal from our own wound that attracted that to us, that is unhealed within us. All right, so let's get right to it. Okay, please cleanse, clear, and renew all of our energies, and take away and transmute anything dark, low vibrational, and unhealed within us, in our energy field, and all around us, and transmute it into pure divine essence and return it to the divine, to the universe for reintegration. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. And help us fully and completely reconnect to our own inner divinity and that all around us, as well as through that help us be in oneness again with all of creation. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Oh. All right, dear divine higher power of the universe, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, our ancestors there in the light, dear Mother Earth, powers of all four directions, powers of the east, powers of the south, powers of the west, powers of the north, powers of all four elements, air, earth, fire, and water, and all other benevolent powers, forces, spirits, and beings of the universe that are of the light, please join the ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, and protection with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. Okay. There's also something suffocating and something that tries to block the voice. So those are two very dominant energies that like to keep reattaching to us because we absorbed it through our umbilical cord. They're very forceful, dominant energies. Okay, so let's start. I'm using a funnel today. So I was guided, I forgot that in the beginning. I was guided that a lot of it, since it was absorbed through the umbilical cord, it's mainly the sacral chakra, right? So I'm using a funnel here today to suck up all that toxicity and send it into the light to be transmuted, to be healed and transmuted into divine essence again. And it will be returned to the divine for reintegration. We're letting go of all that darkness, all that toxicity that we've carried with us. So, and something just seemed to have fallen upstairs. So there's something going on. There's stuff is falling over. It feels like that's the darkness in our mothers and grandmothers is falling. So that's a good sign. Okay, so let's get right to it. Oof. Oh yeah, and of course it blew out our light. Of course. Because that was too strong. Okay, so let's do this again here. Oh, that's it. Let all toxicity, all poisonous, dark, low vibrational energies projected onto us, injected into us, and absorbed through our mothers, through the umbilical cord, through the womb. Let all of that be pulled out and released back into the light to be healed and transmuted, and to be transmuted into pure divine essence and returned to the divine, to the universe for reintegration. Oh, thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. And send healing energies into our abdominal area, into our own womb area, into our sacral chakra, with which we can create our own creations when it's healed, but we can be blocked when we're not. So let us be healed. Let all creative juices and energies flow back right into it. Send all divine energies into our abdomen, into our sacral chakra. And let us be healed from all this toxicity. And send all those dark, unhealed ones that keep projecting their trauma, their hurt, pain, and suffering, fears, anxieties, their jealousy, their envy, all of their toxic, unhealed stuff. Everything that they've sent on to us shall be returned to them, cleansed, cleared, and renewed. They shall have their tower moment, their true spiritual awakening, and they shall be knocked off their entitled, judgmental, and righteous ASS. I'm not supposed to use bad language here. And onto their butt. Knock them down onto their knees and humble them in front of the Creator, creation, and every tiny little bug and creature on this planet and in the universe. I ask for divine intervention, justice, and protection from these dark, evil ones. Send them all the healing help that they need and require for their own healing, but let them be unable to project it outwards. Let them be unable to harm anyone around them, anyone they try to project this stuff onto again. Let them be unable to do so. Let everything they sent out bounce right back to them until they've said enough in their own energies to realize that they are the ones that need healing. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. And let us send massive amounts of pure divine love and light to them to help them in their healing process. And one more thing. I was just guided to put the crystal tower here in between us and them. Great Spirit of the quartz crystal, please strongly shield and protect us from these dark energies. Let an entire wall of crystalline energy be erected around us, and let it form a complete shield above and below as well, all around us. Let it envelop us in a massive protective crystalline bubble of pure divine essence, and let us be massively divinely safe, shielded, and protected. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. And let the ceremony now be finished. Please accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings. Open the circle of protection around us, but keep us massively shielded and protected at all times. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. All right, everyone, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you tons of love, light, and blessings. Be well until next time. And may truth and integrity always be with you. Bye.